Good morning and welcome to CAC Navigation classes. I am still your host Shafatu Isa, and today I'll be teaching you how to reserve name for your business name, for your company, for your incorporated trustees, and for your partnership, and so on and so forth. But today we'll be focusing on reservation of name for company and business name. So the first thing you do is you go to pre.cac.gov.ng. You're going to log in. You're going to log in. You can use your username to log in. You can use your email, phone number, or your accreditation number to log in. So I'm just going to use my email to log in. Okay. So once you're here, this is basically your dashboard. You're going to click on the new name reservation. So once you click on it, it's going to bring you to this page where you enter your details for the names you want to reserve. And let me just, before we continue, let me just say that the procedure for reserving name for business name and company are the same. They are the same. So the only different procedure we have here is where you want to register this an association or partnership. So yes, the first you're supposed to do here is to choose your classification, the classification of the name you want to reserve. Is it a business name? Is it a company? Is it an incorporated trustees or limited liability partnership? So we're just going to choose business name for the sake of this lecture. We're going to choose the type. Is it a sole proprietor? It means is it only one person that owns the business? Is it a partnership? Are you two or three or four that owns the business? So let's just say sole proprietor. And let me just say that the only difference between this sole proprietor and the partnership in this reservation simply means that you're going to add another person apart from your name as the sole proprietor of the business. So you're just going to add sole proprietor, which means it's only one person. So CAC gives you two options. You enter the first option of name you want. Let's say you have something like optimize security agencies, and you have the second one as a image security agency. Yes, and then you're going to save and continue. The next thing you're going to do is for reason for availability search. What is your reason for availability search? You're going to say new incorporation / registration. If, of course, all these ones we are going to come to that later. So you can substitute a name you were using before, or you can change your company from an ordinary company limited to group holdings like a Dangote group of company, or you can actually change name. Maybe you're using a particular name for a business before and you want to change it, but you don't want to make it as if it's a new business and so on and so forth. But for the purpose of this lesson, we're just going to choose registration because we are reserving this name because we want to register a new business name. So registration it is. What is the nature of the business, your business category? What is it the business you want to do? Is it accommodation? Is it extraterritorial activities? Is it art? Is it music? Because if it is music, you're going to come into art, entertainment, and recreation. Is it cultural? Is it construction company? Is it education? Is it faith-based like association? And so on and so forth. There are so many, and so many. And let me just say this, don't panic. Don't panic. If you don't see exactly what it is you want to register, maybe it's food store, you want to be selling foodstuffs, something like provision store, and there is not something like that here, or you're into tailoring and there is nothing like that. Let me say tailoring comes under art and creation, so you can actually go for art and recreation if it's tailoring, or salon business, or barbing salon, anything at all. If you don't find what exactly you're looking for, just go for others. There's no problem about that. Just go for others, or you go for other service activities. And under service activities, you see so many things. You see advertisement, you see beauty pageant, you see radio and television services, you see so many things. And don't panic too. Don't panic. In case you still don't see what you're looking for, there is no problem. Simply click on other personal services. And what do? You come to this additional remark here, and then you are going to put exactly what it is that you do, that you want your business to be registered under. So even if what you're actually doing is not contained in the nature of business category or a specific nature of business, you can actually put it down here in additional remarks. So let's say you want to open a provision store, you simply say buying, okay, sorry about that, buying and selling of food stuff. Exactly. So it depends on whatever it is you're doing. If you don't see, just come to additional remarks. If you see it, this additional remarks is not mandatory, so you just move on with what you're doing. Or if you don't see, just put it here in the additional remarks and move on here. So you see, this is what you have just reserved. You said your first name is Optimize Security Agency, your second name is Timid Security Agency. Classification, you say is a business name. The company type is a sole proprietor. Then you say reason is new registration. Nature of business, you say other services. Additional remark, now you see buying and selling of foodstuffs. Then you see the presenter, which is the person who is currently reserving the name. And then you save and continue. So you pay, you make a payment of 500 naira. To reserve a name, you make a payment of 500 naira. This is where corporate search is really, really important for you. Because with corporate search, then you don't need to pay this extra 500 naira if your name that you want to reserve is actually has been registered by someone else. So without doing the corporate service, you must have paid this money, and CSC will tell you it has been registered by another person, and you paid another one to reserve another name. So that is it. You just go to click on Remitter. It takes you to the payment page of CAC, and yes, it brings you to this page where it will ask you to pay 661.25 kobo for the reservation of name, and then you're going to click submit. So once you click submit, it's going to bring out the account details for you to make the payment. You can either use bank transfer, USSD, e-Naira, bank branch, remitter, wallet, and so on and so forth. Once you click, if it is through your card, once you put your card, you click pay. If it is through bank transfer, if an account number will be given to you to make the transfer, please ensure you see that the account number is remitter checkout. The account number should be correct and the amount should be correct. Just click on I've sent money when you've sent the money, and your payment will be processed. And that is it. You wait for your approval. So that is that for reservation of name. For business name and company, they are the same procedure. You basically follow this exact same procedure that we just did for your company registration. That is that for today. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment behind. Tell me what you want us to discuss, and I'll discuss it in my next video. Take care and see you next time.